Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look of the brand new dark cosmic monster, Vishamah. This monster was given to me by Social Point for the exclusive purpose of doing an exclusive first look. Any gems I use will be reimbursed. They provided all the food I need to feed this monster all the way to level 150, as well as all the cells I need to rank up this monster to rank 5. Vishamah, the members of the Alliance of Dragons have decided to create their own high institution, the Order Draconis. If Nahane'S is the brains of Order Draconis, Vishamah is the muscle. He supervises the Alliance of Dragons and pushes them to keep making history. So by him being the muscle, I don't think it means in terms of offense. I think it means in terms of support for your allies. So we'll see what this monster can actually do for his team. So let's get into the stats. The power stat is 7392. In terms of all the cosmic monsters, this is a very low power stat. It's tied with a lot of monsters, so I'm not even going to get into naming them. The life stat is 67,558. Everyone say hello to one of the squishiest lives in the game. 67,558 for cosmic monsters is the absolute lowest. So he's tied with that of Spitfire, Steamwrath, Robo, Super Fox, and Lord Platypus. So he doesn't have a high power stat. He's very, very low on the life stat. As for his speed stat, forever, this is where he makes the difference. 5984, I'm pretty sure you all recognize that speed stat is the second fastest stat in the game, tied with monsters like Ignis, Lord Platypus, Lupin, Ferris, Vampirastro, and Colometic. The only other monster that is faster than 5984 is Moonming, that has a speed stat of 6006. But other than that, this is one of the fastest monsters in the game. In terms of the trait, let's see, this monster starts the game off with Hardened. Unfortunately, unlike Nahane and unlike the Dew, this monster doesn't have Tough, just a regular Hardened. In terms of your rank 1, you get immune to Poison, which is not a very good trait to have. It's really not. I would have preferred an upgrade to Tough rather than just an immune to Poison. At rank 3, you do get a Status Caster Fusion immunity, which you might be thinking isn't that big of a deal, but it actually does help him out, because if you pair this monster up with this monster, Nahane, the Team Race monster, this monster actually freezes the whole allied team. But if you have both of these monsters and you have Vish at rank 3, then you're fine. You don't have to worry about getting frozen, so you're free to do the Mega Possession against the enemy team. So they do a really good duo together. And actually, if you add in the duo, it's kind of like we have the Wolf Pack again, but instead we have a Dragon Pack. If you have the 3 monsters together, with the duo you're able to trade disable, go into the Mega Possession, and freeze your allies, but 2 of your monsters, well actually this monster might get frozen, then again you have the Tough trait, so there's a chance you don't get frozen, so they really synergize together in my opinion. And while we're here, let's talk about the ultimate. Applies triple damage to our allies during 1 turn, applies double damage to our allies also for 1 turn. If the next monster in the turn order happens to be an attacker, heck, they might not even need to be an attacker, as long as they have an AoE skill, if you get your ultimate, then your next monster in the turn order, if they go and do that AoE skill, I guarantee you the whole enemy team is pretty much done for. Triple damage and double damage, my goodness, the amount of damage output from that buff is going to be huge. Alright, so let's see what this monster can do. Darkness Inside deals moderate dark damage, 22 stamina cost, no cooldown. Betrayal applies damage boost to 1 ally. And interesting name for a skill that actually gives a buff to an ally. So 0 cooldown, 27 stamina cost. So far we haven't seen anything too interesting. If you get hit with CDA, at least you have skills you can utilize. World of Shadows deals low dark damage to all enemies, applies dark weakness to all enemies. So dark weakness will make the enemies very weak against dark attacks. Has a 1-turn cooldown, so this could help out against a Shelly, for example. If you go, you apply the dark weakness, then you don't have to worry about doing dark based attacks against an enemy Shelly. And I mean just in general, anyone that has dark weakness or dark attacks are stronger. Last Memories deals moderate special damage to 1 enemy, applies nature weakness, dark weakness, and magic weakness. So this is a setup monster. It sets up by applying weaknesses to the enemy team so that then your attacker can go and attack the enemy, is what it appears like. We have Forbidden Spell, applies triple damage to 1 ally during 1 turn. So Forbidden Spell it's straightforward, it's a buff, but combined with the right monster, I'm talking Vanoss 2099, I'm talking Super Fox, this can be very powerful, especially Super Fox, because if Super Fox goes and does her AoE skill, even if the enemy has a Shelly, for example, because you have triple damage and then you have a light-based attack, you're dealing 450 times damage against that Shelly. So not only are you attacking the whole enemy team, you're potentially still going to OTK that enemy Shelly. So in the right combo, Forbidden Spell can be very, very formidable. And see what else we have. Draconis Rebel deals moderate dark damage to enemies, applies nature weakness and magic weakness to all enemies. Pretty straightforward. Magic weakness, nature weakness, you have to think of all the nature attackers, the magic attackers. Steamwrath comes to mind, although Steamwrath doesn't really need the help, because Steamwrath is like, nope, I'll just vulnerable the enemy team myself. So, I'm iffy on it right now. Impartial Judgement applies double damage to an ally, removes negative effects. I love this. Honestly, this gives me vibes of like Zorki. Zorki can essentially do the same thing. Zorki can triple damage. Zorki can do double damage and cleanse. A lot of time, it's better to go with the cleansing if your monster has like a daze, a blind, or maybe poison or bleed to reduce their damage output. But I mean, if they don't have anything, that's where you go with Forbidden Spell and really do some serious damage. But you're probably going to run both in the skill set. Blackfire applies immune to freeze and damage boost to our allies. And going back, like, this monster is the perfect partner to Nahane'S because, once again, that AoE skill will freeze your team. So if you can protect your team with Blackfire, you're immune to freeze. You don't have to worry about that. And also, Nahane'S has a skill. Nahane'S is inherently immune to stun, has a skill that gives you immune to possession, and with this monster paired up, you can also be immune to freeze. So you can be immune to the main deny skills, with the exception of getting turned into a baby. So honestly, this monster, he's not, the way oh my gosh, he has amazing design. This monster isn't that great, other than the fact that you're going to be running him for offense, and you're going to be doing the Forbidden Spell combos. Maybe on defense, I can see players using it if the AI is smart enough to Forbidden Spell Vanoss. Then you'll see this monster on defense too. But for the most part, you're going to bring him for offense. Just do Forbidden Spell or Impartial Judge and just OTK with a Vanoss, OTK with a Super Fox. That's really the best way I see it. In terms of your other skills, I think you switch the skills depending on the team war situation if you need it. Let's see. Immune to freeze, we're going to keep that out since we're going to be partnering them up. Nature weakness, magic weakness. Nature weakness, dark weakness, magic weakness. Oh, they do the same thing. Nature weakness, dark weakness, magic. Nature weakness, magic weakness. So less memories is better because of the dark. But wait, deals moderate special to one enemy. AoE dark damage. Yeah, so this one gives you an added dark weakness, whereas this one doesn't do that for you. So it's better to go with less memories. It even costs a lot less stamina. So this is a skill set I'm going to go with. Also, if you are scared about getting hit with CDA, Betrayal could be another one. It's just a quick little damage boost. And this is low dark and dark weakness. Yeah, less memories gives you basically these two skills in one. So I would probably go with this skill set. In terms of your relics, let's see. This monster can hold, my goodness, every single monster can hold a K now. So there, you could, oh my gosh, wait. This monster can also hold the amulet. So honestly, if you wanted to, this monster can be a 100% stamina drainer with an AoE skill. So the argument to running Dracona Rebel is to 100% stamina drain. Yeah, or even World of Shadows. Both of these skills will be able to 100% stamina drain. Alright, so it really depends on the situation. For like Infinite Gauntlet, this monster, you can do what you can do with Nahane'S, where you go Charizard's Amulet, and you go Pump Seed Staff. So, again, they're even a better combo, because now you don't need to worry about stamina draining on your other monster. You can stamina drain with this monster. So you can do that. If you do run those two skills, you're going to run both AoE skills. Yeah, you're going to run World of Shadows and you're going to run Rebel, because you want to be able to trigger Charizard's Amulet back to back. So you're going to run those two skills. Specifically, if you're running the relics I'm running, this monster is going to be a team speed holder, or if you're using this monster for any reason as a main deny monster, you'd give them 3 speed runes. So let me see if I have 3 speed runes. I might have to do some swapping. There's 1, and for now I'll put life, but we'll swap them out in a little bit. So 3 speed or 3 team speed, or a combination of speed and team speed is the way to go for this monster. And now let's jump into PvP. Alright, so I'm going to go with this setup right now just to try to showcase it. I have to give team speed on my monster just because the dude is slightly inherently slower. So I think this should work out. So the whole plan is to remove Megatons, trade disable, stamina drain, and then lastly Mega Freeze. So let's click fight and let's see if we can pull it off. So Fire Rainbow on turn 1. Morg's Armor kicks in, trade disable. Alright, and then we're going to go with the possession, or sorry, we're going to go with just a regular World of Shadows, which is just a regular AoE skill, but it'll trigger your relics, so it becomes 100% stamina drain. Now, in the world of PvP, in the world of Team Wars, enemies have relics. In this case, this enemy didn't have relics, but it wouldn't fully work out. And then lastly, I'm going to go and do Dracona Sorcerer, which gives my team freeze. Oh wait, I didn't know this monster was immune to freeze. Or do I give it to my whole team? Oh, I think I give it to my whole team. It's a team area status caster freeze immunity. Oh man, they're the great combo. Forget what I said about the wolf pack. Actually, I thought this monster was a dragon. He's not even a dragon. This is the dragon duo right here. Dragon duo. I like that better than wolf pack. I mean, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So, there you go. You saw the combo in action. They are really powerful, formidable team. It does need to be the do. It can be Tabora to trade disable as well. Again, the biggest issue with Tabora just being enemy having Megatons. You can't really deal with that inherently. Alright, so here we're just going to go straight into the trait disable. And then we are going to go straight into the stamina drain. Yeah, look, my whole team has immune to freeze at the start of the battle. So you can partner this monster up with this monster and any other ally and you're good to go. And then you can just forbidden spell and triple damage and you're fine. Alright, let's see. World of Shadows, once again, relics kick in the world of PvP, if they have relics, well, then you're in trouble. If they don't have relics, then you're good to go. Here, we'll do the AoE. Oh, that is so awesome. Your whole team is protected thanks to your monster. Oh, that is great. And then this can cleanse. So here, let's cleanse this negative effect right here. Let's protect you. I could always resurrect. Triple damage. I don't know. Who do we want to test out the triple damage on? Oh, I get a damage boost. Heck, I can even triple damage myself and then deal some serious damage. Here's Rebel, stamina drain again with Charizard's amulet. Man, Social Point is really pushing the stamina draining. Everyone is holding like a cane or a banner and they can recover stamina, drain stamina. My goodness, that is too powerful. Here, we'll kill Letalus. I die. Oh, wait. I'm still alive? I'll die next turn. I'll come back to life. What is going on? I feel like I've had so many turns and I haven't died. Alright, I die. I'll come back to life with the revival. And I'm good to go. Alright, we'll call it a day with that team. Okay, so I am liking this monster a lot more for that freeze protection to your whole team at rank 3. Yeah, did I misread it? Oh, it was SC, right? At the start of the battle, applies immunity to freeze to all allies. Yeah, it's status cast your team. Awesome. That is phenomenal. That is great. Alright, so instead of running the do, alright, but let's swap things around. So again, if you want to go first in stamina drain, you could, depending on the situation. Infinite Gauntlet, you could. If you're on the lower nodes, Team Wars situation, you potentially could. In PvP, because the meta revolves around Megatons, probably not so much so. Although in PvP, I think a good team would be a Megaton monster, this monster, and like I said, Super Fox or Vanoss to give triple damage and use the Pierce mechanic to absolutely dominate the enemy. But let's switch back to Black Fire, which you technically don't need to run if you have this monster at rank 3. And let's run... I think we'll keep... I think I said Last Memories is a skill to keep. Relics, Pump Seed Staff, you really, Cane of Atlantis. Charizard's Amulet probably is the best, so whenever you need a stamina drain, you can. But Cane of Atlantis could be good. Pump Seed Staff, sure, because that's all I have right now. Because most of the time, you're not going to be attacking the enemy. Most of the time, you're just going to be buffing your attacker with these two skills. Who's a good attacker we can do? I wish I don't think I have Super Fox anymore, and I haven't crafted mine yet. Yeah, I don't have Super Fox, and I don't have Vanoss. I don't even think I have the Earth monster that can pierce. I don't think I ever crafted him. He came out at the end of the Cosmic season. Alright, so we'll try this team out. I just gotta try to find a base that doesn't have Megatons, and I know this isn't Vanoss or Super Fox, but just imagine if it was, okay? Just imagine that Vampirastro is a Vanoss or a Super Fox, and unfortunately it's a bomb beta, but I guess that's fine because we can still see potential damage output. Or actually maybe not, because yeah, I'm gonna get denied hard. Watch, Dracona Sorcerer, and then... yeah, for PvP meta specifically, you really need a Pierce monster, and you need a specific rune setup to make it work. So let's exit out there, which actually wouldn't be hard, right? It would be Megatons, it would be Pierce monster, and it would be this guy. So we'll click fight again. Maybe we'll get rid of a Nahane'S to showcase it. Yeah, because you're always, in PvP, you're always going to find Megaton. That's the unfortunate truth. So let's click fights. And here, we'll still do Sorcerer, just to show that I can get frozen. Freeze block, freeze block, freeze block. Forbidden spell. Let's see if I can still get an attack in. Alright. Ooh, that also triggers my super attuned. Alright, I lost it unfortunately here. Let's exit out. Alright, so we'll showcase it without Nahane'S, because we don't really need that monster. So, let's put in a Shelly, a Bomb Beta, doesn't matter. Cryo Crawler, sure, why not? Alright, let's click fights. And here we go. Now this is the showcase. Alright, and of course there's no Megaton monster now. Alright, 150, 142, and let's see what happens. So, AoE, CDA. There's Vanoss right there. He can attack everyone. Unfortunately, killed my fake Vanoss, so we're going to have to keep trying to find a base. Alright, let's click fight, and let's hope I can find a good base. Alright, Vampirastro, Lindworm. Okay, good. Another non-Megaton base. Alright, but I might be in trouble. My favorite Trick Age Overseer. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Wait. Maybe. Recharge. Let's see. I think I just need a... I'll run Shelly with Team Speed. I think that'll probably work out better. Sequence Bender, Era Traveler. Actually, okay, we're good. So, like I said, you want to run Impartial Judgement because sometimes you have a lot of negative effects. So, hey, it's better to protect from all those negative effects, and then you would AoE Blast. But here, let me actually demonstrate the team. Okay, there we go. So I have Shelly with Team Speed. I have Vampirastro with the Team Speed. Actually, why don't we just give Vampirastro all Strength? And we give Shelly the Team Speed. Oh my gosh, why was that monster running all Team Speed? I don't think... Well, Who's inherently faster? I think we're both equally fast, but I've been going first in the turn order, so I think we'll keep it like that. Let's click fight. I think maybe single speed or something is what I should do. These aren't strong monsters, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately they are not strong monsters. Favorite trick, but I'm still too slow. Alright, I know what to do. I actually didn't realize I was running all team speed on the monster, so let me do singular speed. Singular speed. Singular speed. And I think just single speed. And I think we'll be fine. Or team speed, that's fine too. I think it should work now. Alright, let's hope. Let's see. But weak monsters. I think I've trophy dropped too much. Let's click fight. Okay, so at least I get to do it. It'd be forbidden spell. And it would be... why is Shelly so fast? Alright, any revival? No revival, no revival, no revival. But just to show you guys, like, bam! And just blast the enemy. Here, let's try to find some higher ranked, like, level 150 monsters, hopefully. If not, we'll just call it a day. But yeah, potential for offense. Nope. Well, if you had Vanoss, you could pierce everyone and kill everyone. Or if you had Super Fox, you would just AoE pierce everyone. So, good potential there. 130, 140, 140. Okay, that's fine. But Megaton there. Alright, so, oh, it's not gonna work. Forbidden Spell, again, triple damage. Actually, it will work, because I'm immune to Possession. Alright, we're good. So, recharge, and then just Nightmare on the Street. Again, this would, if you had Vanoss or Super Fox, you would kill everyone. And even Shelly, because if you had Super Fox, you'd do a light-based attack. So you could potentially kill Shelly as well. So you do your AoE skill and everyone gets wiped out. And that's essentially the combo for PvP purposes. But hopefully I can showcase that somehow. Maybe I'll rank up Super Fox, just give her some decent runes to showcase that. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. So overall, this is not a monster I see really dominating the meta. However, considering he can work with Nahane'S, who will freeze your team, and this can protect against it, you could potentially use him there. And the fact that you can triple damage, I do see you potentially winning battles with a Pierce combo with the Megaton as well. But with that said, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about this monster overall? Any and all thoughts, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions, also let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.